What's up, Rasmanites? How you doing? Sorry for all the movement around in the beginning. It's a direct to YouTube upload, of course, because it's a sports video. We're here to talk about the Reds postseason. There was an overwhelming response. You guys have enjoyed me getting back to being able to do sports videos with this camera. I enjoy being able to do sports videos now. The ability just to, capture straight to the computer and then get it up to YouTube in good quality. So, this is something I'm going to do during the regular season next year too with baseball. I don't exactly know how I'm going to do it. Probably like record little clips every day and then piece them together for like weekly updates. But these will come right after I see every Reds postseason game. Now, with the first two games being on the West Coast, as you might have guessed by the Bengals shirt that I'm wearing, that I just got done watching this one via TVR. So, final score was 5-2, and man, what a victory this was. Not only because we're coming off the humiliation of 2 years ago, rising up, overachieving so much, and then going on to win a division title. And then you get no hit by Roy Halladay of the Phillies in game one of that NLDS. And you subsequently get all the energy sucked out of you and you get swept out of the playoffs. So not only are we getting redemption from that, but this year had the best record in baseball along with the Detroit Tigers. Best bullpen in baseball, bar none. And really just showing what a difference 2 years can make. And it came right from inning one, batter number 2, as the unthinkable happened. Johnny Cueto, I guess, was feeling back spasms. He had a stiff lower back in the beginning of the game. And 2 batters in, he threw a 0-2 pitch and went down, man. He was grimacing bad and went down. So he was out of the game after 2 batters. And Sam LeCure was the absolute hero pitching-wise of this game as he comes in, bridges the gap, gets an inning and 2/3, is able to beat the heart of the Giants order. Then Matt Latos, on 3 days rest from the regular season, actually comes in relief in the 3rd inning, gets 4 strong innings from the 3rd to the 7th, and then the big 3. The new version of the Nasty Boys is something that the TBS announcer says, and you know what? This is like a calmer, more subdued version of the Nasty Boys from the 1990 team. Because these guys just shut the door. Sean Marshall in the 7th, Jonathan Broxton in the 8th, and Aroldis Chapman, the Cuban Missile, in the 9th. And man, that's exactly what they did. Offensively, if you're wondering how we got our offense, well, with a 2-run home run from that dude, sorry, I said the T-H-A-T, because that's the word, but it's that dude, D-A-T, BP Brandon Phillips, with a 2-run home run. And then Jay Bruce would get a solo shot, and that's where the score would be all the way until the 9th inning, when Brandon Phillips would again strike with a base hit, making it 4-1, and then Xavier Paul would score on a wild pitch by Guillermo Mota of the Giants. So, big time win, and the biggest news of all is that Johnny Cueto looks like he's going to be okay. He really does look like he's going to be okay. They're just calling it lower back cramps or lower back stiffness. They expect him to come back in game 3 on Tuesday, the scheduled start of Matt Latos, as you basically just flip-flop those two in the rotation in a very odd way. So let's hope the Reds brass are correct in that assumption and we see Johnny on the mound on Tuesday. So with that, that's it for this first Reds postseason video, but obviously not it for the day, as I'll have Welcome to the Jungle Week 4 versus the Dolphins, or excuse me, Week 5 against the Dolphins later on today. And as always, this program and channel is sponsored by Handi Enterprises Inc, your productivity and communication specialist. All contact information down below. I'm getting ready to, right now, as soon as I stop this capture, hit upload for this video, I announce a Tech Talk Q&A over there. So any questions you have about technology, please let me know over there. And I apologize if you saw any fluctuating in the image. I don't believe that you did, but I have been having that issue, as I mentioned with my latest package opening video last night of the gain jumping around in the quick capture software. So I've contacted Logitech to try and solve the issue, but as a step on my own, I've done something that I normally don't like to do because it's usually not a good idea, but or at least it wasn't with the C910, but with the C920 being so much better, I'm thinking maybe if I leave auto on once I get the right light, that the gain will just stay where it should. So we'll see how that works out, and more importantly, see how this video turned out. So hope you enjoyed the first Reds update of the year, and of course I will be back tomorrow after seeing tomorrow's game on DVR with another one of these, and as I mentioned, back with the Bengals later on today.